Okay, I have sent out a ton of information to our families on this new tax credit bill, the Invest in Kids Act, that was passed by our state legislature early this year. But it goes into effect like January 2nd, and our families have things to do. And I've sent out a ton of information, but we're getting a lot of questions. So I need you guys kind of to throw out questions, some answers, help me tell the families how to do this and why. Why should we?
Yeah, for sure.
So is this say 75%, this provides a 75% tax credit, correct?
Yes, it does. There's a 75% tax credit towards your state taxes. So for example, last year, if John and I gave $250 to Aurora Christian and paid $1,000 in state taxes, this year we have the opportunity to allocate that $1,000 state taxes directly towards Aurora Christian. And because of that 75% tax credit, I will only pay $250 to the state of Illinois.
So it's $1,250 out of your bank account either way, but Aurora Christian gets a lot more.
And the beauty of it is that the organization that you're sending your money to is not the state of Illinois. It is going straight to this organization. And for me, I see a lot of people, as we all in this building, see a lot of people that would love to come to our school, just they can't afford it.
Yeah.
And this is an outstanding opportunity for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've seen when people have called, wanting to inquire about school from all over the place, they see that number and I can't afford it, but I think this is really gonna help them to be able to do that. It provides that avenue that, hey, this is actually an option for us now. We can actually do this, and I encounter that every day when I talk to people, through the admissions department. So I think this is gonna be a really good thing for them, absolutely.
Yeah, and we have, here a tuition assistance program, but sometimes families may not get enough in order for them to be able to come here. These funds might actually then go to families who won't even have to apply,
Right.
and then our school doesn't bear the burden of that.
Right.
And so many more families, it seems, would be able to come and have a Christian education that maybe it wouldn't have been even a possibility.
Right. Yeah.
And what a great way to quadruple your contribution and your donation to Aurora Christian Schools. By contributing even, whatever amount you can, let's just, for example, if we contribute $1,000 to the Children's Tuition Fund, $950 of that comes directly back to Aurora Christian. So if last year, like in Holly's example, I contributed $250, but I instead choose to use my taxes to contribute this year, that's a huge increase in the amount of money that I'm able to contribute to Aurora Christian School.
Sure.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So how do we, I need to have answers to tell families, because I know I'm asked, so how do families get this done?
Okay. It seems crazy, but there really are some pretty easy steps. And I did send out a video, you might have gotten that a few days ago, I think, and it had the steps, like a 3-minute video. But basically, they need to register today on mytax.illinois.gov, and so that they can get this letter. And then on January 2nd at 8 a.m., it opens up for them to reserve their tax amount. So they need to register today, then they can reserve on January 2nd. Then within 60 days of reserving that tax credit, they actually need to contribute to the Children's Tuition Fund of Illinois. And those dollars go straight to Children's Tuition Fund of Illinois, not to the state of Illinois.
Awesome.
And they can also direct that money as individuals directly to Aurora Christian.
Yes, there'll be a drop down on the site, they'll actually reserve. And then families, I know we'll get this question, families that are eligible for the actual scholarship funds, they will apply for those scholarships directly to Children's Tuition Fund in late January. And we're gonna send out a ton of information to families on that too, but right now, we need to fund this. Taxpayers in Illinois need to fund it. They need to register now, reserve their tax credit on January 2nd, and then contribute.
Awesome.
Great.